Hi guys, Rachel Kresge here, Younique presenter, yellow status. I am coming to you from my backyard at the moment. I think my son's back there playing somewhere. Because as you can see, as I'm sporting my football team, it's Sunday for me. My husband is currently in the house watching the Bills game. So I am out here, and I figured while watching my son play innocently, no better time than now to talk about the Younique Defend Innocence bundle that they offer. Typically every August they do a bundle that is based off of the Defend Innocence and the Younique Foundation. If you haven't heard of it before, it is a foundation that helps to heal those people who have gone through childhood sexual abuse, which that's near and dear close to my heart. Not something I would ever wish upon anybody, but it is a beautiful thing that they have this foundation to help those heal. So 100% of the proceeds for this August 2018 kudos is going to the Defend Innocence campaign. So what's Defend Innocence? And it comes with this little pamphlet thing inside. Basically, it's a campaign to help people talk to their kids because too often we figure, oh, our kids know better and things like that, but you know what, sometimes they don't. You know, like simple things. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and I do hair part-time, and I get kids come in for kids cuts, and so often they think something as simple as like cutting their hair, they're gonna feel it, it's gonna hurt. But unless it's talked about and unless it's explained to them, they don't understand. You know, a lot of times they don't understand. And the same thing goes for something like this, you know, good touch, bad touch, you know, gut reactions, gut feelings, you know, how you feel about things. If those things aren't talked about, then they're not going to know how to handle it, and they're not going to know what's okay and what's not. So it's a wonderful campaign. I highly condone it, and I would love for as many of these bundles. I'd love for this bundle to actually sell out this month. I know it's at a very high percentage already sold out, but if you haven't snagged yours, snag it now. So I will show you a quick little look and show you about the products that are in here. So it comes with these three products. We have the single Moodstruck pressed powder shadow, and it's like a silvery color. And then we have a dip and draw liquid liner. This is also like a silver. And then this one is the lip powder, which I'll turn it and you can probably kind of see it tumbling that it is a powder. This is going to be my first time dealing with it. I haven't actually gotten one yet, I'll be honest, because I wasn't sure how I felt about it. But I'm kind of excited because I've seen a lot of people post some different things where it can not just be used on the lips, but it can also be used on the eyes, on the cheeks, which this one I think will work beautifully. Okay, so if you see me fiddling, I do have a mirror off to the side here that I'm going to use just because I'm not as good at doing it in the camera as some people. So, quick overview. I pretty much did everything except for these three products because this is what I wanted to focus on today. So I already have my primer on, my liquid foundation, black eyeliner, and I did my eyebrows with the Addiction Shadow Palette 1 and the liner shader brush. I do also have, I put it on probably about a half an hour ago, our Hottie Lip Plumper in the sheer, just because I love the feel and I love how it conditions my lips. So I thought that would be a good base for the powder, since the powder possibly might be a little bit on the drier side. So that was my thought. So here we go. I'll dive into it. I'm trying to decide where I want to start. So I gotta get a brush, because you are only as good as your tools, okay? That's something that my father, or my grandfather, a 60-year barber, told me when I started. I had some pretty cheap scissors, and he was very much like, you need to get some good shears, you need to get some good clippers, because you're only as good as your tools will let you be. So invest in just a couple really good tools. My favorite ones is the blusher brush, because you can use that anywhere from as a foundation like puffer brush to, because it's contoured like that, you can use it with blush. Obviously it's a blusher brush, or you can use it with the bronzer. I like to use the bronzer to kind of contour a little bit. Then the other one is the liner shader, which you already automatically have two brushes. So you have the liner end, this thin end here, and then you have the blusher end here. And it's a good medium size and medium stiffness brush to work with. And then the third one that I'm going to be using is the blending brush, which it's very soft, and it literally cuts the time making that blended, beautiful, multicolored shadow look in half. So with this, I get most of my color on, this I blend, so you'll see. All right, so where I'm gonna start, I believe, I'm actually gonna start with the lip powder. And here's what I'm gonna do, because I've seen it used as a shadow. So I'm gonna take this, and like I said, I'm gonna kind of be in my mirror here, so if I'm not looking right at you, I apologize. So I'm gonna start up here, and I'm gonna do like my shading that I typically do with this. Oh, I hear a really loud airplane. And again, this isn't practiced, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm literally just improvising this. Shit, my son hears the helicopter too. So I'm just going to kind of get some color on there. This is where I think people get a little too afraid to try some new things. So I'm going to take my liner shader brush and use that to kind of smooch it around. And yes, I just did say smooch. Because I want that to have a good color, but I don't want it to be like a solid line. So I don't like this solid line here, so I'm literally going to take my finger and just do one of these. Hi, buddy.
I saw a helicopter.
Oh my goodness.
And I looked up, and I didn't see it, and then
so there is,
all of a sudden it came.
That is awesome, buddy. So there we go. See? So we got that nice blended, dark colored base. And you'll see where I put it. It was mainly in my crease. I blended it up into my brow bone, and then I brought it down just a little bit on the side. So I almost created like this V. And you can see that here better where I drew it on. And I'm not going to lie to you, because this is a lip powder, it's meant to really stick. I'm having to use quite a bit of pressure with my brush to just get it to move. So, upside to that is, it won't go anywhere. It'll be on there. You'll need to have your cleansing stick or your cleansing cloth to get it off. Okay. So there we go. All right. My sun's going down. My lighting isn't getting ideal here. So you can see that dark base already, which I'm in love with. So there we go. That part, easy peasy. So since I'm this type of person, if I have a product out, I use it for all the things I need it for, and then I put it away. So what I'm gonna do now, actually right now, is use it for my cheekbone and also on my lips real quick. So I'm gonna do the same thing, kind of just like press some along my cheekbone here. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh, I think I did a little too much on that side. And I'm gonna pop it on my lips real quick. I'm gonna use my mirror here. And I feel like, sorry, it's hard to talk and apply lipstick at the same time. I feel like this is a color that if you wanted it a little not so bold, you could easily just scrape off most of it and apply less. Okay, so I actually think I'm going to take a tissue that I brought out here and kind of pop it between my lips because it was a little bright. And then I'm going to blend out my cheeks. See if I like that a little bit better. There we go. So it's like this shimmery reddish kind of color. Very pretty. Okay. So now I'm going to blend this out. I'm going to try to use my blusher brush. I'm not sure if it's going to be stiff enough to really blend it out the way I need it to. If not, I am literally going to use my shadow brush did. And it's just leaving like the slightest little pink hue in my cheeks, which is good because when you use a liquid foundation and if you apply it to your entire face, sometimes that's kind of, it leaves you just washed out, like you have no color. Yes, this is happening. I used a little for my lips to add a little more color to my cheek. Okay. But yeah, it can leave you kind of washed out looking, and it's not really the look you're going for, right? Okay, so next, I gotta make this quick because I'm losing my light so quickly. I think I can prop this right here. Okay, next I'm gonna use the liquid liner, and I'm just gonna do a quick wing, which if you've never done a wing before, you should watch my tutorial. It's not as scary as you think. You go in one side, bottom line, like that. The other side, you do the bottom line. Okay? And this being the silver, it's actually kind of hard to see. It's almost kind of like a bronzy silver. I know, I got the mirror like right up, you can see all of my mess. And then bring it in across. And then I actually go from the middle of my eyelid, I get it as close to my lash line as possible, and bring it across. I don't know if my lighting, if you can see that or not. But it's super, super simple. Again, like I said, watch some of my other videos on my YouTube channel, and I have more on how to just do that quick cat eye. It always comes down to making them even. So the trick is when you do that, you make your bottom line and then you go like this and you check them and make sure they have the same angle and all those things, and then you will be fine. Okay, so this side is my hard side because I am right-handed. Okay, we're gonna be honest here. This is not my best cat eye. And my lighting is not ideal here. Not at all. Okay, well, you know what? That's what's happening. That's happening right now. Okay. So, I want to finish this up with the silver shadow because I think that's going to look beautiful over this red. So I'm going to grab some. See how pigmented our shadows are? I'm actually going to tap a little bit of that off. And I'm going to start from the middle, like this, and just blend out over that red, just a touch, and into the crease of my eye. I think that's all the shadow I actually want to put on, because any more, I think it's going to get a little bit much. And I will be posting pictures of this look on my Facebook and in my VIP page with better lighting for the picture so you can truly see it. Okay, now remember I said that blending brush makes it super quick, so you kind of just go in circles like this and blend it out. Then I can pull just a touch on top of that red and keep it from losing the color that's in it, like so. And you just kind of do little circles over where that exchange of color is. Okay, so there's the look. I'm actually really, really liking it. All right, so there's the look. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about it being a lipstick, because I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I am not a lipstick person. But I am loving it as a shadow. So if you want to give it a shot, like I said, this crazy powder thing, this is the lip powders, and this isn't the only color. Now this is the color that comes with the Defend Innocence bundle that I was telling you about, but we have multiple other colors that it's available in. So give it a shot. Let me know. I'm going to take a decent picture and decent lighting. I don't know if I can get good lighting here, because it's kind of getting to be the end of the day. Here's my weedy garden. So anyway, I'm gonna go take a decent picture with good lighting, and I'm going to post it to my VIP page. Please be sure to like my YouTube channel, jump on, like my page. If you're not in my VIP group, let me know, and I will add you to Rachel's VIP peeps, and I will talk to you all soon. Till next time, bye.